Thank you for the invitation to be with you today. I'd like to introduce myself though as I'm David and I'm from Tasmania. But I'm not the David that you know from Tasmania, of course. That would be Australia's second greatest test batsman of all time, David Boon. And when I say second greatest test batsman of all time, I mean, of course, Ricky Ponting being the greatest test batsman of all time. I'm pretty certain a few of the things that make me unique is I'll bet you I'm the only person who was a ward of the state of Tasmania the first 18 years of his life and became Premier of Tasmania when he was 40 years old. I went to school at what my staff used to unkindly call the Princess Factory. That is, I went to school with Princess Mary at Taroona High School. And when I was chucking a wobbler as a Premier or what have you, they would refer to that school as the Princess Factory. I like to talk about where technology is affecting massive change on whether it's governments, public policy, industry sectors, and whether those industry sectors are retail, manufacturing, tourism, or what have you. I like to, speak about where I think those great changes are happening because of the digital disruption. And I describe it like this. If I'd asked 4 or 5 years ago, who has one of these in their pockets, a smartphone, about 10% of the room would have put up their hands. And that would have been kind of interesting to those 10% of us who are nerds. But it's really only when technology gets really, really boring, that is everybody in the room's got one, that it actually gets really, really interesting as a transformational tool. There are more people today who put a smartphone in their pocket on the planet than put a toothbrush in their mouth. That's a fact. And that fact is leading to 3 extraordinary transformations that are changing everything. There are extraordinary new ways that we're creating wealth. That means some of the old ways we used to create wealth is being destroyed and disrupted. There are disruptive new ways of having a conversation with our customers, insert clients, citizens, voters, constituents, ratepayers, or whatever word you want for that. But that means they can also talk back all of a sudden. And there are, I think, really unexpected new ways of solving some of the old and wicked public policy and business problems that we have because of these transformations.